Yo, what's going on, guys? Botmentality here with another Bitcoin, Litecoin, and Ethereum chart analysis for you guys. I'm super excited to be back here with another video, and I really want to just jump into this exciting price action and the amazing opportunity we've had here over the past couple days. And I just want to talk a little bit about what we've had going on. And also, I want to share with you a nice little toy I picked up. If you've been following me on Instagram and Twitter, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. And I want to talk a little bit about that at the end of the video. And I'm super excited to present that to you guys. With trading, you can accomplish great things. There are many opportunities. And there are opportunities for you guys as well if you just stay focused, apply yourself, and develop that bot mentality. So let's go ahead and jump into this, guys, here. So on the daily, we are seeing fulfillment of the ABCD pattern. And I've been talking about a lot in my newsletter. I've been talking about it here on the videos where we had really the high range here and the low range here. We saw the A. Increase. This A is being set up here at the 9,800 area. We saw a nice pullback here to the 8,600 area. We had a higher and a lower A and our B set. We had a lower high set here at 9,500 and a nice pullback here to form the C down here around 9,000. You could do 9,000, 9,100, 9,200. Anywhere in that area you'll see was fine for a nice continuation and a break over the 9,500 area. And now we're testing the most recent and most important psychological level of 10,000. Which is the 9,800 technical level, but $10,000 technological level or psychological level, excuse me. That will determine which direction we head here on the short term. So I'm definitely super excited about seeing that. And we've had a couple people nail it in chat. I did get in on this. A couple other people got a lot better entries than me in the chat room, which so great job there, guys. And I'll talk a little bit about why I didn't get a good of an entry as I planned. And so let's go ahead and jump into this here, guys. I'm going to drop it to the hourly so we can get more into the detailed information. So remember, we had this huge consolidation right here at the 9,400 area. You see that right here? Boom. We had that resistance set in right there. Then we had a sharp pullback. I was actually long full size right into this action. And as soon as we broke down off that critical support there at the 9,200, I was actually stopped out. Now, I didn't actually trade Bitcoin. I was trading Ethereum at the time, but I was trading based off the Bitcoin chart. So I ended up stopping out, taking a little bit of a loss there. No big deal. And then what we ended up seeing was a reclaim here, a reclaim here. And we saw a bounce here, a lower low right here from the bounce. And then we saw higher lows being set here in this area. Now, I did not actually buy in on this consolidation. As the question why is because I actually wasn't paying attention to the charts. And you ask, why weren't you paying attention, Botmentality? This is what you do. Well, I was actually on the way to pick up that toy I mentioned, which I'll discuss here at the end of the video. And I had to drive away a couple hours to get it. And so I was not at all focused on this action. The great news is multiple people in my chat room, they did catch this. They did a great job on that. Seeing people getting long into here. I even saw a couple people, shorting the pops here. Shorting the pops and covering on those washes, which is actually really nice, being able to make money there counter trend. So great job there. And what we saw here is we saw a nice rounded top, or I saw a rounded top here on this action into the 9,250 area right here. A pullback to base on the 9,175 area right here. An explosion upwards. And we ripped through the level, the 9,300 level everyone was watching. When we saw that rip through, we consolidated for just a few moments here on the 9,400. Now, I'll go ahead and drop it to the 30-minute to go into a little bit more detail on how I traded this. Once we ripped through that 9,400, my plan was to scale long into the pullback, which is exactly what I did. I had orders all the way in this area. So anywhere in this area down to 9,200, I had a buy placed. I went ahead and filled half size here at the 9,400, and we didn't even see a dip, guys. We did not even come back. We just ripped straight right back up. So I was able to go ahead and jump in on this move after I missed this whole beautiful consolidation, guys. So great job, everyone who caught that and who took profits into the rip that followed. Great job there. So I ended up scooping up some long here, the $9,409. A little bit chasey. I filled half size, but like I said, I had more orders laced here below it to scale in. Didn't need to do that. I was immediately in profits. We ripped straight up here to go ahead and test the 9,700. Excuse me, 9,700. 9,008. Excuse me. Why can't I say it? We were coming up here to test the $9,780 highs that we had back over here on April 25th. So we went up here, tested that. Now we had a quick yank. Because I filled half size, I was confident. I felt confident holding through it. I wish I would have, of course, in hindsight, took some off and then reloaded on the dips. I didn't hit that, guys. I was still holding from the 9,004, but we did have a couple people in chat who did nail this, who had some orders set up here in case we saw a huge yank. Why would you anticipate a huge yank? Well, we had this super strong bullish action prior to this acceleration. Usually when you see that acceleration of price action, you're going to see a quick sell-off as people take profits and people are on their toes and they're looking to lock in those gains. And on top of that, we were approaching the D pattern on the ABCD formation. We were seeing that we're about to test this major resistance level here. So if we were going to yank, that's exactly where it should be, especially after we saw an acceleration of price action. So we had a couple people lace their orders down here and actually were able to scoop that up. So great job there, guys. And we pulled back, and then we immediately got bought right back up. Remember, I say watch the wicks. I always say watch the wicks, watch the wicks. You follow me on Twitter. I've said it so many times. Reason why I say that is because we saw buyers swoop in here and recover off this 9,460 area. We formed a bit of a consolidation here. Great job if you entered on that, as because you're currently in profit. And now it looks like we're curling up here to potentially set a higher low to retest those highs there on 9,800. So keep a close eye on that. Right now, I don't recommend an entry. If you're already long, great job. If you're looking to get long, I recommend be patient. Wait till we see a base. I would say a break over 10,000 and a base on that, or we see a pullback here below. Then I would say the 9,600 area minimum, preferably below 9,500 would be a nice area, I think, to scoop up long for consolidation. There's two patterns people are looking for here. We're looking for either a channel to form right here, a channel to form between the 9,500 and 9,800 area, and we kind of bounce between this before either breaking up or down. Or another way you could draw this, look at this, which is the way I'm doing it, which is an ascending. We have a bit of an ascending wedge formation right here. Okay, guys? It's a bit of an ascending wedge. And so I keep an eye on this. And the reason why I say this is to say this is what I'm focusing on, because it helps you keep a cap on the time frame that you're willing to hold this for. Because if it takes too long, that could be considered a bad sign. So if we see a significant yank below this price action, I'll definitely stop out and just go ahead and take my profits. Because remember, I'm long all the way down from here, the 9,400 area, which is what I did actually call out that entry live in chat. And if we see a yank below this and a retest and a pullback, I'll just be patient. If you see momentum start to build below here, if I do get stopped out, then I'll just jump back in. Either way, you lock in your gains. You really can't complain about that, guys. So let's talk about Bitcoin and Ethereum right now. Bitcoin and Ethereum. And so on Ethereum, we've been talking about this ABCD pattern on Bitcoin. We've been watching for days now. That played out. On Ethereum, it played out way earlier. You saw the high right here. We end up breaking above that there on the 3rd right here. Broke above that, and we haven't looked back ever since. Great job, everyone who nailed this trade, locking those profits. Definitely don't chase this up here. Well, Ethereum has been the biggest mover so far. I'd wait to see a consolidation period before jumping in on this, but we've been seeing amazing action. If Bitcoin rips through the high, we'll see it. We're going to see this at 810 and up very quickly. Absolutely, very, very quickly. But we are pretty overextended here on Ethereum. So definitely be careful about that. But great job on everyone who was watching this $690 range and then the $670 range I spoke about in prior videos in my analysis. I actually wasn't able to catch it because I wasn't watching the market at the time right here, which is a real bummer, guys. The only time I'm full size, which is right in here, we don't get it. But then it reclaims and then rips off. And I would have made, wow, guys, I would have made enough money to buy quite a few McGriddles from McDonald's. I'll tell you that right now. That would have been a mini McGriddles. But great job, everyone who went for that. You can't catch them all. It's just you can't catch them all. We can't take advantage of every single opportunity in trading. There's going to be some opportunities that you miss, which is just fine because you just catch it on the flip side, guys. That's all it is. That's absolutely all it is. Great job, everyone who nailed that. Litecoin, not too pumped about Litecoin. Why? Because number one, Bitcoin has broken its ABCD pattern. Ethereum has definitely broken its ABCD pattern. Litecoin hasn't. It's a bit of a laggard play. Keep in mind, if the Litecoin to Bitcoin ratio increases, this will change up fast because it's the furthest away from the highs. It has to catch up to Bitcoin and Ethereum. So if we see this ratio increase, that could be a good sign. And I see we're forming a little bit of a higher low here. So this here is the daily on the Litecoin to Bitcoin ratio. Keep an eye on this. That purple line there at the 0.18, so the 1800 Satoshi. That's what I'm focused on. Once we get above that, things are going to get hot. Until then, I'm not too focused on Litecoin right now. I'll jump back into a little bit later. So those are the three I'm looking at right now, guys. Great job if you played this ABCD pattern we had here. We've been talking about for days on Bitcoin. Let's wait and see if we break above 10K, as that is the major psychological level we all need to be watching. Make sure you respect your stops. Don't get too greedy. Take your profits when they arise. And let's just see where we go from here, guys. So overall, great job. The market's looking pretty good right now. I'm very excited about what we have here coming up in the future. Now, we'll go ahead and jump over to go ahead and wrap the video up. So why was it I missed that consolidation move there? Guys, why did I not take a long here? What was I doing? What took me away from the markets? What could do that? I'm Botmentality. This is what I do. I love watching charts. What could distract me enough to not get in on this action right here, guys? Well, the answer is I went and picked up a new ride, guys. I went and bought a C7 Corvette. It's an 2LT package. Very, very amazing, man. I love this car. I drove multiple hours to go get it, and I have been having fun since, as you can imagine. So I'm super excited about this car, and the reason why I wanted to talk to you guys about this is because this is 100% paid for by trading. The down payment, trading. The monthly payments, trading. All that has been paid for by trading profits and will continue to do so. That's why it's so important. Now, let's just say forget the car, guys. Let's say your goal is to, you want to, buy a bunch of Christmas gifts for your family. A couple months of trading, you can save that money up outside of your full-time job, your part-time job. You can make that money on the side. Let's say you're looking to make some money, to reach out to somebody and help someone do something like this, or you need to repair your house or put a new roof on, or you want to pay for your grocery bill, your phone bill. You just want to ease your finances for the family. You want to help somebody out. There's so much you can do. If your goal is in 4 years trade, $30,000 to pay for your kids' college, you can do that. Outside your job, you can do that. It's all possible with trading. As long as you stay focused, you develop that bot mentality that I talk about so much, where you eliminate emotion, you learn to trade like a machine. You can create this for yourself. You absolutely can create this for yourself. And this right here, this is one of my dream cars, guys. This is one of my dream cars, and it's absolutely unreal that I was able to go pick this up. And I'm super excited about that. But yes, so now hopefully it makes sense as to why I missed that price action, guys. I was not paying attention to charts at all. I was behind the wheel and listening to that engine. Oh my goodness, man. So super excited about that, guys. The other thing I want to go ahead and point up here, which kind of ties into what I talked about previously again, and this tweet right here, guys, the idea that you only get one shot at life, one shot. Don't waste it living below your potential. I believe I already spoke about this, but I want to go ahead and run through it again for you guys because I love this and it really ties into picking up the C7. So you only have one opportunity in life. We're all going to die one day. Okay, that's the honest truth. If you're while going through life only working at 60% or only trying 50%, or 40% of what you're capable of, and you're just get a job, you're content with where you're at, you're not trying anything, you're just kind of cruising through life. Guys, you are wasting your potential. Each and every single one of you is capable of extraordinary things if you just focus and put your mind to it. If you just stay focused and have dedication, start looking for different areas to improve, whether personally, financially, spiritually, whatever you want to do, physically, look for areas of improvement and chase that with everything you can. Because I guarantee you, wherever you're at right now is nowhere near where you could be if you spent every single day this year focusing on improving every single aspect of your life. Don't waste your life living below your potential. Compare yourself between you and your friends, not to between you and someone else. Compare yourself to between you and yourself and your potential and where you can be if you truly put energy and focus in on that, guys. That's exactly what I did here. That's exactly what I was able to do here when I went and picked this up. I'm pushing for my potential. And I'm telling you right now, this C7 is not the extent of my potential. I'm going to continue pushing forward with that. And I want to bring you along with me. And I want to see you there too, guys. So stay focused. Remember, you get one shot at life. Make it count. So we're running on 13 minutes here, guys. I'll go ahead and let you guys get out of here. I really appreciate you watching the video. If you have any questions for me, shoot me an email. You can hit me up on Twitter. You can comment down below. I will get back with you as soon as I can. If you're interested in joining my private chat room, let me know. Send me a PM. I can get you some information. I appreciate that. We're having a lot of fun there, guys. I also have a newsletter as well where I send out daily chart analysis and break it all down for you in a very simple format. And I'll send it to your email there. If you want to join that, I have the link down below to my Patreon. You can go check it out, guys. Again, my name is Botmentality. Just stay focused, guys. You can do it, okay? Learn to trade without emotions. Learn to adopt the trading mentality, the bot mentality, and go out there and make some profits, guys. Have a great rest of your day. I'm out of here.